Hello guys, and what is up? It's TrueGamingHD here today, and welcome back to some more LA Noire. So, yeah, picking up from where we left off yesterday, had a lot of fun with the game yesterday. It's been quite a couple of years since I played the game before yesterday's stream, so I've been really excited to be getting back into the game today. I noticed yesterday's stream, how many times I'm going to say yesterday, but I noticed that stream I did yesterday didn't get a lot of views. So my plan is, if this series, Gentsy, welcome man, if this series continues to not get as much views, don't worry, I will still be streaming it, but I'm thinking about maybe starting a secondary walkthrough in a game as well. So I'm going to be streaming something else and LA Noire on the side as well. I'm here. Yes, you are, Gentsy. Yes, you are. I was just saying, I mean, like, not getting as much views as GTA. If you look at my GTA streams, I get like 200 views, you know, and on yesterday's one, I got about 20. And I don't want to stream anything that anyone finds a bit boring, you know. It's good to see you're liking it, Gentsy, but if everyone else finds it a bit boring, then I like to stream a game that they like and stream LA Noire. So if you like me streaming this game, I'll still be streaming this, and I'll be streaming a secondary game too. So yeah, I'll see what happens in about 3-4 streams. Hopefully viewership will change a little bit. But yeah, so without further ado, let's get into it. It is a Saturday today. Usually I don't really go live on the weekend, but as I haven't been live in quite a while before yesterday, I thought, you know what, why not? Let's go ahead and get into one today. So, yes, I'm going to be honest, I'm not really up to date right now with what I'm doing. Well, I am, but I kind of forgot. Oh, no, I'm already here. Okay, cool. Thank you, past me. Yeah, so I don't really remember exactly what I'm doing here, so I might get a couple of questions wrong. But, yeah, anyways, Gentsy, how you doing tonight anyways? Good to see you here again, man. Alright. I'm very excited to get back into this. So excited I started it about 15 minutes earlier.
Here he is. Apartment 3.
I'm food. How can you be food? Alright. Apartment 3, right? That's 4.
Hey, keep it down, would you? My little girl just got...
Yeah,
LAPD, ma'am. We're looking for Gabriel Delgado.
Gabriel?
We're from the police. Policia, you understand?
Yes, I understand. Could you come inside?
What is your name?
Ana Rodriguez.
Is Gabriel Delgado here, Ms. Rodriguez?
No. What do you want with Gabriel? Is he in trouble?
Stay where
You
you
fuck
are,
young
Ms.
boys,
Rodriguez.
Valdez.
We need to take a look around.
But he is not here. I have told you.
Check out the surrounds. I'll stay with the broad.
Alright. Oh, look at this. So we found this on the car yesterday,
So how
right?
far along are you, Anna?
Nearly
Ain't
20
looking good for this woman right here. I'm thinking she stole the freaking car. I don't know who this Gabriel is, but I'm thinking maybe that's a backup
You
name
are
for
wrong
her.
about Gabriel. He will be a good father. Already he works hard
Alright.
to provide for us.
And she reads the
Unless you
Bible.
help
Oh
us,
my god, it's all
your
coming
little one
together.
won't be seeing Papa for a very long time.
Alright, well I'm gonna try and collect all the clues first before speaking to her. So I can unlock some questions here.
Difficult to tell whether it's the suspect vehicle from the scene. Certainly Gabriel's pride and joy.
Boo boo boo.
Serving breakfast for 2, Anna? You should have cleared
Yes,
up.
she should. Can't speak for shit today, I do apologise. I think there might be something down here as well. So, can everyone hear me okay? I'm hoping it's fine. I noticed yesterday I was a little bit too loud, so I decided to go ahead and face away from the mic just a little bit this time, so hopefully I'm not blowing out anyone's eardrums.
Diplomatic license plates. I doubt it.
Alright. Can't wait to be doubting more people today as well. It's gonna be good.
Seems irrelevant.
Can't wait to be blaming poor helpless pregnant women that they murdered somebody, and yeah, it's gonna be good.
Not everything here is going to be relevant. Circumstantial.
Circumstantial, okay.
Looks like Valdez gets his wheel back.
Alright, that's all the clues. Well, let's see if we can get all these questions right. Hopefully. Probably gonna get 1 or 2 wrong, you know, but if I can get 2 right, that'll be pretty nice. Yellow.
You're in serious trouble, Miss Rodriguez.
But Gabriel is not here. I have done nothing wrong.
Alright then, let's see.
Tell us the truth, Anna. Has Gabriel been here?
I haven't seen him for at least 3 nights.
Liar.
You keep lying to me, and I'll send you and your baby to jail.
He lives here, but he hasn't come home.
Why
swear
lie to a
it.
police officer? Alright, so, where's the breakfast? Breakfast table set for 2 in Gabriel Delgado's apartment.
Enough, Anna. There are signs all over this place that he's been back.
He was here last night. I
You
have
just
never
had
seen him
breakfast
so
for
angry.
2. What do you mean last night,
He
man?
went out to his shed and put some things
She's
in
still
it.
lying.
I don't know what, and I don't want to know. I love him.
Alright, motive for theft. Ooh, no eye contact, huh? No eye contact.
What do you want?
Why doesn't it let me select the... There we go.
Why did he steal the car, Anna?
The customer insulted him. He has his honor, no?
He steals cars to support you and care for the baby?
How can you say that? What makes you say that?
I'm not entirely sure what this one is, to be quite honest. Should I use intuition?
You're off the hook.
I'm going to use
For now.
intuition. Ooh. There we go.
His honor, Anna?
He said Dewey's friend tried to make a woman out of him. He no longer respects this man, Dewey. He took the car to show this maricon that he is a man.
Diplomatic plates removed.
We found a license plate matching our stolen vehicle in the shed. Add in the assortment of parts, and we can make Gabriel for a dozen other thefts. It's time to get serious, Anna.
You must ask these questions of Gabriel. I know nothing of these car parts.
You're lying, Anna.
We
I
saw
think
that
you're a
flag on
willing
our table,
accomplice
so...
in these robberies.
What proof do you have that I stole the cars?
Wait, no, she didn't steal them, but... Hold on.
Looks like I was mistaken.
Alright, well, I got that wrong. There we go.
Then tell us where
Yeah, I
he
would have
is.
thought it was accused, but no,
If
it's
your
bad
baby
cop.
is born in prison,
I've got to
Anna,
stop using
the
intuition.
corrections
Yeah.
officers will take it from you.
I know
You will
there's
see
an
your
outfit
son or
in this
daughter
game
through a metal grate
that
for half an hour
removes
a
an
week.
answer.
The start line is
Good
on
cop, bad
1st
cop,
and
accused. There is an outfit in this game that removes an
There is a
answer,
spillway under
which
the
makes
bridge
it a
that leads
little
to
bit
the
more
river.
easier.
Many policia have wrecked trying to follow him.
we'll put in a good word for you, Anna. As far as we're concerned, this sits with Gabriel.
Well, there we are. We got 3 out of 3 correct.
That sounds like a street race.
I cheated a little bit there, but you know, we got them correct, so that's cool.
No wonder Delgado has such an eye for fine automobiles.
Thrillhausen, Ginseng Man, welcome back. Why have I still got a waypoint here? Illegal street race. Alright, let's do it. How you doing, Thrill? And we got Assassin Nathan. Been a while, man. How you doing? Happy New Year. Happy New Year to you too, man. Hope 2024 has been treating you good so far. Ginseng. No, it's ginseng.
Some guys wouldn't come back home at all.
Are you talking from experience?
Alright.
There's the red Ford. That's Delgado right
Oh,
there.
so this game has real life car manufacturers. That's pretty cool, I suppose.
Quick! They're getting away!
Phelps, 1247. Requesting assistance at 1st and Santa Fe. Reports of an illegal...
Oh good, I've been loving Dead Island 2. Got to level 19. Nice, man. So you got it. Cool.
Quick as we shut one
Correct me if I'm wrong, but you're hoping you get that for Christmas, right?
kids used to steal cars.
Happy to see you got it. It's a damn good game.
The next 16-year-old I have to steal off the sidewalk, you're calling. I've had enough of those.
Could be a potential game to stream next, actually, mind you.
Delgado is our boy. Forget the others.
It's a pretty good little game, that is.
Get away!
LAPD officers are sworn to protect the citizens of LA. Oh, I didn't get to read the rest of it. Oh, nice. You got it for Christmas. Awesome. Did you get, a standard edition, deluxe? I heard there's DLC for it now. What character did you decide to play as? I forgot. Some sort of Latino woman. I forgot what her name was. Was it Clara? Something like that? She had the pigtails. I think that's what the hairstyle's called. But that's the character I was playing as. I'm thinking next time I play it, I'm gonna try and pick a male this time. Maybe the firefighter. Yep. I do believe. Oh, hold on, this guy crashed. Is that it? Yeah, I forgot what her name was. I think it was Clara or something, right?
Gabriel Delgado, you're under arrest
Let me
for
take a
grand
look.
theft auto.
Fuck you, puto! You just speak to the maricon. Valdez, I showed him. Now who's the man?
Carla.
I should have
Not Clara, Carla. Yeah, that's who I was playing as. Dead Island 2.
You got a foreign
That's
dignitary
what
outed
game
as
I'm
a
talking
fruit and
about.
kitty raper, a car dealer we're gonna let slide for the kickbacks, and a street punk car thief who sure as hell won't be taking liberties with other people's autos again anytime soon. That, Detective Phelps, is not a bad haul.
That is Jacob,
You keep
nice.
your chin low and your hands high, and you keep bringing me clearances just
Yeah, it gives it a
like
bit of
that.
replayability,
That's
doesn't it?
textbook police.
Having
We need
multiple
more of
characters
it in
is
this
pretty cool.
department.
Just like the original game. I got all the DLC for free, and nice, yeah. It's pretty cool. I wonder how the DLC is. I might consider maybe giving it a little buy, you know, if it's worth it. Alright, clues found. 17. Questions correct. 10 out of 13. Got $0 on all 3, and that's 4 stars. Not too bad. I don't know what's the maximum. 5 stars or 4 stars? I think it's 5, right? I don't know. Let's move on to the next one, though. Yeah, that was funny, though, that freaking Valdez interview. You screw young boys, Valdez.
You have any plans for
6 stars.
weekend
Is
living?
it 6 stars?
My sisters
I
have been
thought it
working
was
in
5.
Los Angeles in a bomber factory. They're coming down to visit.
I'm meeting them at the station at 6.
Good for you, Jack. Are they cute?
They're my sisters, Hank.
Attention! Final inspection before Liberty.
Yeah, that's a good point, Phil. It could be set in the Red Dead universe, who knows? Seeing as, you know, real names like California and New York were mentioned in Red Dead Redemption 2.
Good job, Kelso.
So, who knows? Could be a pretty cool little shared universe, you know?
Are we going somewhere, gentlemen? Full inspection. It had better be exceptional if any of you want liberty this weekend. Kelso, this carbine. The bore is dirty.
No, it isn't.
Are you arguing with me, Kelso?
Do what you need to do, Sergeant. You know the bore's immaculate.
Weekend liberty canceled. 2-day field drill. Clean this rifle.
No.
Do you know the penalty for insubordination, Kelso?
Jack, don't do it.
Forget him, Hank. He doesn't have what it takes.
Are you two finished? Are you going to clean this rifle?
No, Sergeant.
I would.
Cole is right. I'm going to stop playing games and join a rifle company and fight the real enemy.
I wouldn't really want to say no to a drill sergeant. I don't know why, but that seems a little bit scary. Alright, so we got another good one here. We got a little hit and run. Sounds a bit weird out of context, but you know, this case is pretty fun as well. I always enjoyed the earlier ones, you know, over the ones that happen later on in the game. It's named after the movie of the same name. I'm assuming that movie came out in the 40s, right? Cases you have unlocked can be accessed for replay via the cases section of the main menu. Okay. That's nice. Well, if I always want to go back for 5 stars, you know, I can always do that if I want. I would really like to get this for Xbox, though. I think at some point I will try and get it. Maybe play through it myself on Xbox. This game's amazing. I really want to play it in higher resolution. I think the Nintendo Switch is locked to about, what, 720p? But on docked mode, which is the mode I'm playing on right now because I'm streaming it, it's 900p. So I believe this game isn't even 1080p. Maybe it is 1080p, I don't know. But it would be sweet to have a nice little 4K res on the Xbox. So would like to play that on that console eventually. And achievements are a thing on that version too. So yes, would be pretty cool to do some achievement hunting on this game. 60 FPS too. I don't know if there is 60 FPS in Xbox. I think there is on PC via a mod. I hope there is 60 frames in Xbox.
Over here.
I'll have to look it up.
Traffic. What have we got?
Thick as a white male named Lester Patterson.
Nothing wrong with the Switch version though. This version, this game actually is the first game I played on the Switch. I played it on the 360 before. I played it on the Switch, but this game was the first one I played on the Switch. I got this game back in Christmas 2017.
24 years old. She left Kansas to follow
The same year this game came out, the remastered version anyway.
Right now we're going to take a look around.
So yeah, this kind of holds a bit of a special place in my heart, you know, because I've had this game for over 5-6 years, you know. It's pretty cool. I think, well, I can't show you it here, but I have like a save from like 2018. Yeah, that's pretty cool. But it's really nice to be playing this again, you know. Like, LA Noire is one of those few Rockstar games I really don't play that much. I didn't miss anything in that hat, did I? I tried to look around on that and I couldn't find anything.
Poor guy didn't stand a chance. Landed on his face.
You got this game on release date, nice.
Struck him from behind.
What was your Yeah, I'm actually kind of curious if this was 2011 we're talking about. What did you think about the game back then? Because I heard, obviously, if you ask someone how's this game today, they're gonna say it's underrated. It's pretty good, but I heard a lot of people when this game came out. I heard a lot of people didn't really like it that much. They weren't a huge fan of it. They weren't like GTA or something like that. So I'm always a bit curious to see how people thought of the game when it came out, you know? Obviously, opinions change over time. I mean, take a look at just a random game I can think of at the top of my head. Assassin's Creed Unity. That game was hated back in 2014. Now here we are, almost 10 years later, and, you know, people love that game now because the newer Assassin's Creed games are not as good. But you know, I've got Mirage now, and as much as I do enjoy the older parkour, that game isn't too bad, so it's not too bad.
Very common in auto injuries. Look for a car with a prominent hood ornament. Those things are killers.
But yeah, I heard this game wasn't really favorited much over 10 years ago, but now
I don't come down to the station.
a lot of people don't really mind it now, which is pretty cool. Did we search his entire body? Hold on, let me just walk over him again. Usually there's like a sound effect indicating if we... Nope, I don't think we did. Alright, there's something else in him here. The one with the talking and the couple. I don't really know what you mean there. Yeah, we already looked at that, didn't we?
We can notify next of kin.
RIP. Ever played Facade? Nope, but I've seen a lot of gameplay on it. RIP, and who was the woman's name? I forgot, but she was wearing a blue shirt. Wasn't she? Grace, I think, something like that. I've seen a lot of YouTubers play it. Messy Self, Gaming Lemon, PewDiePie. Always used to try and play that game, but you know, I could never, because I could never find it. You know, most of the websites were viruses, unfortunately. Yeah, PewDiePie's pretty cool. I don't watch him much nowadays.
Body traveled a good 20 feet.
But he's a pretty cool guy, and you know, he's got a kid now, hasn't he? It's freaking mad. Bjorn, something like that. I don't know how to say it in Swedish properly. Bjorn, B-J-O-R-N. That's what he named his kid, Bjorn. Bjorn, something like that. I don't know.
So the driver managed to brake before the impact.
I used to love his Happy Wheels series, man. And Heavy Rain. And Bully. Oh my god, have you ever seen him play Bully Scholarship Edition? That series was just top tier. Golden ages of YouTube right there. Alright, well, I don't... Oh, hold on. I think I remember something being back here, right? Yeah, here we are. Oh yeah, I miss old YouTube too. It's changed a lot since 2013 even.
Run case, Phelps. Anyone could have thrown away a kitchen knife.
In any case, we'll want tech services to scrub the alleyway.
Who throws away like a knife in a bin though? Wouldn't that pierce the bag or something like that? To be honest, in 2011 I didn't like it, but when it came out to PS4, I loved it. Oh nice, okay. Yeah, a lot of people didn't like it. And it's understandable, you know, it's pretty understandable. It's not really like GTA, and I guess a lot of people thought it would be like GTA, but No, this was very different.
I don't think so.
I mean, it's the complete opposite. You're not playing as the criminals, you're playing as the freaking police, so... What is this?
Not sure this means much.
Well, the music's still playing, so... I don't know if I've missed anything. Having a quick run around. Very dark here, I can't really see anything.
Find anything interesting?
Well, let's go and speak to her, I suppose.
She's all yours, Detective. Miss Perry?
Yes?
Yeah,
I'm
the
Detective
story's
Phelps.
not too bad.
This is my partner, Detective Bukowski.
Yeah, the music stops playing when you've gotten all the clues, so... There was still one or two more clues around that area, but I couldn't find them. Music's pretty creepy though, isn't it? I remember my mum being in the room when I was playing this game, and she said it sounded pretty creepy. Something out of a horror film. Bully is fun, it feels like GTA, not LA Noire. Only there's nothing to do in games after the story. Well, you can always go around and try and find those rubber to make a rubber band ball.
Can you tell us what happened?
Go around finding the rubber bands, you know.
I came to the
Making a rubber
window
band ball.
because I heard people arguing.
Pretty much the
downstairs.
only freaking thing to do in that game.
Then what happened?
I saw a car hit that poor man and knock him down the street.
I'm gonna see if I can accuse her of murdering this person.
What kind of car was it?
A dark red Lincoln Continental.
Why are you lying to me, Miss Perry?
You've got rocks in your head. Why would I lie about the car?
Sorry. Sometimes you have to shake the tree to see what falls out. Did you see the license plate?
Only the first three letters, I'm afraid. 3C8.
I remember there being a very powerful sledgehammer you can get in that game. In Dead Island 2. It was overpowered. How are you enjoying the gore system as well? I know it sounds a bit weird, but seriously, man, chopping up zombies in that game is extremely satisfying. You know, you go through all the muscle and all that, you know, you can get through their freaking ribcage. I'm sorry, it sounds so morbid and all that, but, like, the amount of detail they put into the freaking dismemberment system and everything is some of the best I've seen in gameplay, seriously. It looks freaking... It looks like something of Live League or something, you know?
Aren't you at least gonna try to catch the man that did this?
Tell me more about the argument you heard.
Well, there were two voices. A man and a woman, that's all.
Ah! I knew that was a bad cop.
And
Damn.
a third person.
Look at
Another
her
man
eyes darting all
outlawed.
over the place. I knew she was freaking lying.
Thank you, Miss Perry. Your information has been very helpful. You can go now.
You really think so? I hope you find that driver and put him
I'm
away.
sure it wasn't that much of a big deal anyway.
You certainly got away with the dames, Phelps.
Give it a rest, Bukowski.
Let's see what the patrons have to say.
You know, I don't know if that's how you could
I'll
tell
be
if
the
someone's
bartender.
lying in
You
this
work the rest of
game
the
by looking at their eyes and seeing where they look. You know, whether it's eye contact or if they're looking all over the place or looking down, you know. I have a weapon which removes the heads off them. Blood everywhere. Yeah, man, it's freaking mad. I love it. Oh, there's another newspaper here. You got away with dames laughing. Yeah, say that to laughing.
Courtney, come in. Have a seat.
Thanks, Doctor.
How are you finding working at the clinic?
This guy's accent, though.
It's, fine.
Are you sure?
Can I be honest with you, Doctor?
I so, Courtney?
I was hoping that the therapy would be more beneficial.
Doctors manipulate people? I didn't know that.
Treatment can unfortunately be very long term.
So many of the patients here are addicts, Doctor.
Many of them have been for years, Courtney. In the past, these people were condemned to sanatoriums.
You know, I even forgot
We can reveal the
who is the main antagonist of this game. Is it this guy here?
And until then, they stay sedated?
I'm sure there's like a main bad guy, right?
Courtney.
I was expecting more, Doctor. I'm sorry. I don't mean to criticize.
This guy and the mayor. Oh, okay.
Part of being a physician, Courtney, is learning to be.
I've got all the plat trophies in this. Hardest trophy was drive all cars. Oh, and this game here. Oh man.
Many of their addictions are illegal.
Oh, many things in
I imagine
life
that was
are
a bit
gray,
tricky.
Courtney. What may on the surface
Unless
appear to be
you used YouTube to help you out with some stuff, but you know, getting all the questions right, all the clues, stuff like that. If that is required for 100%, I imagine that was a little bit tricky. I think the only Rockstar games I got 100% on is the trilogy. Like, actually 100% in the game, and all the achievements. The Trilogy Definitive Edition. I'd like to do GTA 4 at some point.
How can I help, Detective?
Oh my god.
Name would be a good start.
Dudley Lynch. Hired help. I run the place when the owner ain't around.
Sorry, his voice sounded really bad for a second
Where
there.
is the owner?
It's as if they put him in front of the most worst sounding mic in the studio.
Mrs. Patterson home.
Alright. See if we can get all of them right this time.
What can you tell me about the accident?
Not a lot. It was busy in here, and all I heard was the impact.
So what was he doing outside? It's against licensing regulations to drink on the sidewalk.
Lester and Lorna were having a fight. The owner made him take it outside. It was pretty ugly.
I've got to stop using intuition. I don't know why I keep on doing that. Association with victim.
Do you know the victim?
Yeah. Lester Patterson. He's a regular here, or he was.
Not one of your favorite customers?
Yeah, I don't blame you. I could never 100% a game, especially all the achievements as well, without YouTube.
No.
Screw
He came here with
that.
his wife. She didn't seem too interested in the booze, though.
A witness overheard an argument.
Lester and Lorna. There's nothing like airing your dirty laundry in public, is there?
Ah!
What was it about?
Who knows? The slightest thing could set those two off.
Thanks for your help, Lynch. I'm gonna need you to sign a statement with the patrolman.
Well,
Sure.
2 out of 3 ain't too bad, I suppose.
You get anything out of the regulars?
They weren't giving too much away. They liked watching Lester and Lorna go a few rounds every other day. And Lester was a fan of the love tap.
Operator, give me dispatch.
Putting you through now.
Phelps, 1247.
Check the back room, okay.
How could I help,
The poker
Detective?
room.
I need to run a partial license plate, 3 Charles 8.
Yeah, I have.
Cross-check possible Lincoln owners. Suspect vehicle
I've never
red
completed
Lincoln
Mafia 3, never completed the original Mafia
Just a
1,
moment, Detective.
but I beat Mafia 1 Remake and I beat Mafia 2.
Only one possible make on that license.
I got
Registered
through
to
a big part
William
of Mafia 3 though.
738 West Temple Street.
I got up to the part where you have to go around and build up your own gang and all that, but I kind of stopped it because it got a bit too, what's the word, repetitive? I don't know how to say that, but you pretty much, the game pretty much involved you doing the same things over and over and over and over and over again. It just got so boring, but the DLCs are pretty cool though.
So this is why
Building up Sammy's bar and all that from the ground up after it got burnt down was pretty cool. But you know, Mafia has actually been a game I've been thinking about to stream on my channel for years now. But yeah, we'll see what happens. That's just a game on a long list of games I want to stream someday, and for some reason not right now. Well, I think we're just about done here. But yeah, the Mafia game is not too bad. I played Godfather a long time ago. Oh! Whoops. Oh yeah, may or may not have run over one of my colleagues. That's fine.
She could be in shock. Saw some people do some strange things in the war after their buddies died.
Might have given him a little bit of a bone fracture right there somewhere, but you know, that's good. Don't worry about it. He'll probably come up my paycheck anyway, so I'm sure he'll be okay when it comes to medical bills. Okay, you know what? I'm done. I'm gonna try and turn up the brightness a bit here because it is too dark. I don't know what's up with it. Hopefully that will help. It's so distracting. It's way too dark. And it's still dark, but that only makes it that only makes it a little bit better. A tiny bit. Not a huge difference. But now I know when it's daytime in the game now, it's going to be too bright, so I'm going to have to turn it down again. You're also getting Red Dead Redemption 1 remastered. I don't think it's much of a remaster, only a port for the Switch and PlayStation. But the good thing is, if you do have a PS5, you can play it at 60 FPS, which is cool, and 4K I think. But there's not a lot of huge graphical differences. Unless you count 4K as a graphical difference, because, you know, 4K and 1080p look very different. 4K, everything's sharp, and you don't really notice the jagged anti-aliasing everywhere, you know, in older games. But,
Can you tell me what happened?
Yeah. I'm definitely grabbing it when I get a PS5 someday, you know. I'd like to play the game at 60 FPS.
Lester and I met on a furlough in 44.
But yeah, enjoy it, man.
We got married that weekend. People don't understand it now.
Hopefully that comes with Undead Nightmare as well. Awesome DLC.
So you probably did well to stick it out this long.
What's that supposed to mean, mister? I think it's about time you left. I have someone here, and
I beg your pardon? You're gonna have to run that one by us again, sister.
It's okay, Lorna. I'm Leroy Sabo.
Well, well. Nice to see you're comforting the grieving widow, Mr. Sabo.
All right, wise guy. Do you have any intelligent questions you would like me to answer?
You can confirm Mrs. Patterson's story.
Lester lost at cards. He was kind of hard to control when he lost his temper. He turned without looking and walked right out in front of the car. It wasn't good.
What's your relationship with Mrs. Patterson, Mr. Sabo?
We're friends. Good friends.
You expect me to believe that?
Look, I was filing for divorce. Mental cruelty. Lester could be a mean son of a bitch.
And Lester knew about that?
No, I hadn't told him.
Well, hasn't this worked out well for the two of you? I feel almost bad for busting in on this little rendezvous.
How did the car come to hit Lester?
He walked straight into the path of an oncoming car.
You expect me to believe that, Lorna? It's all very convenient.
Gambling for Lester was like the...
Yeah, I'm not really liking this woman that much.
He was yelling at me. He was yelling at the whole world. Kind of felt
Pretty
sorry
clear
for
that
the
even if
driver.
she
Thought I
didn't
had no
kill
chance.
her husband, seems pretty glad that he's gone. Ooh, looking down a little bit there, aren't you? I think you're going to be lying next, eh? Look, every time I look back up at her, she looks up.
think
Looks
I
at
got
me
nothing
again.
better to do? Beat it.
You were arguing in the bar and on the sidewalk?
We were always arguing. So what?
Admit it, you were baiting him, pushing his buttons.
One of her
We can easily get the
detectives,
full story
shout
from the
G.
regulars in the bar.
Alright.
Ginseng.
Lester was playing cards out
Sorry if I
back
bursted
with
your
us
eardrums,
before
I had to do it.
wanted back in. He
You know,
suggested
back in the
I
day, I
earn
used to
money on
actually
that
shout
and
that.
mistake. That was the
I used to
proposition he was
full on
putting to his
shout the
so-called
word
buddies.
ginseng into the
So
mic,
maybe
but
I was a
I
little
just can't do
overrated
that
than
because I'm too
usual.
much of a nice guy.
Let's just
I'm
say
not
I took
like
exception
laughing,
to his idea.
where he can just, I don't know, make as much loud noises as he wants in the
I'm
mic.
sure we will, officer. Now, if you could both just leave.
We're leaving, ma'am. Sorry for your loss. I can see what a tough time you're having with it.
She doesn't seem to really care that much. And I think he knows that. Yep, I'm just gonna use your phone without asking for permission, if that's okay. I know the phone's somewhere here. Here we are.
Operator, give me R&I.
Putting you through now.
Phelps, badge 1247.
How could I help, Detective?
Always like this, though.
Messages for me, please.
The little operators, you know. You see, back in the 40s when phones were just becoming a thing, you'd have to ask an operator on the other side to patch you through to the person you want to speak to. Nowadays, phones, you just call someone and that's it. But back in the day, there was operators, you know, and you'd have to tell them who you want to call. I guess it's similar to how you call 999 or 911 or something. There's a person speaking to you saying, who do you want? Fire, police, stuff like that. But yeah, yesterday, I don't think anyone was watching it yesterday, but there was a conversation between Cole and whoever this guy's name is in the car, talking about how 3D movies are coming out now, and how nobody would like that. Yeah, you can have your partner drive everywhere for you. You can hold the button to get in the car and he'll drive you everywhere, but I fancy doing a bit of driving tonight. Bukowski, that's what his name is, okay. Stefan Bukowski.
That's the son of a bitch right there.
Polish.
Yes.
So, like Pulaski
Look good,
from San
Sheldon.
Andreas.
You're packing your bags and making a run for it. You know why we're here.
Yes. The accident.
We've got witnesses who can put this car at the scene, not to mention the physical damage. This is open and shut, Sheldon.
Give me a quick second there, sorry. Slept in the car, and that's dedication, isn't it? It is, right? Yeah, sleeping in your car, that's proper dedication, right? Alright.
Thinks he can run from everything.
Dating time. Not just yet, Frill. No dating yet.
Enough games, Phelps.
I
Take
can't
this
be
guy
bothered.
out.
How am I supposed to take this person out?
No wonder he killed someone driving like this.
Oh, well, speaking about killing someone, I think I might have just done that right now. I was literally driving on the sidewalk
Playing into his
there.
wheel arches.
Willie's Comics, how are you doing? Welcome back. It's good to see you again. I'm not doing too bad. I'm playing a game I haven't played in like 4 years, so it's good to come back to it. Before yesterday, anyway. I didn't play. I haven't played this game like 5 years before yesterday.
Show me your hands.
So
How does
pretty nice to play this again.
Rap sound, Sheldon?
I hit him.
And I don't even remember half the story, so it's kind of like I'm playing this for the first time again.
The guy jumped right out in front of me. He came out of nowhere. There's nothing.
But I do remember the ending.
Why
Though.
didn't you stop?
I've had accidents before.
That's it. We're done here. The DA is gonna love you.
They weren't all my fault. I'm a surveyor. I need my license for my job. There were people around. A woman and a man were standing right next to him. I thought they could get him to a hospital. I'm telling you, it's not my fault.
The guy is dead, Sheldon.
You can't be serious.
William Shelton, you're coming downtown. We need to talk about a manslaughter charge.
Yeah, so if you hold, well, for me it's X on the Switch, you can
you
fast
drive to this
travel.
one? So where you want to go?
Thank you, Nathan. I appreciate that, man. I do like my likes. And I see I got 4 so far, so, you know, whoever liked, I do appreciate it. As well as Nathan there, I do appreciate that like. Alright, Central Morgue, here we go. Ever been out of the UK? I have. I've been to Ireland, which was like 2 months ago. And I've been to France before on a school coach trip, and that's about it. Get out of the way.
We can put the driver in front of a judge in less than a week. You'd be making a big
Isn't Ireland UK? That's what I thought at first, but no, it isn't. It's very close to the UK. But, yeah, it's not UK. I think Ireland is like, what, 100 miles away from the UK, 200 miles, something like that, I don't know.
Long, sharp knife, length of a bayonet.
We found a knife in the alleyway.
You've been to Turkey and
Was it bagged?
By
Malta.
Patrolman Kaplan.
Well, that's cool.
I'll get you a definite match.
Yeah, a few friends of mine have been to Turkey before. Never heard of Malta. I don't know if I'm saying that right, but never heard of that one before. Is UK part of Great Britain? I imagine
we
so.
could roll Sabo as a witness. Let's bring her in.
Alright, I don't really know what I'm doing here. I kind of didn't really listen to that cutscene.
I saved a whole year for that car.
Alright, where are we headed now then?
You drive. I need to go.
Northern Ireland is the UK, but the rest of Ireland is
Where to?
independent. Oh, okay. Well, I don't know. Where I got off was Cork, a city called Cork in Ireland. That's where I got off my plane. And my friend's dad's house was roughly about 20-30 miles from Cork. So I don't know if that's Northern Ireland or not. Cook Island, no, Cork. C-O-R-K, Cork. A little bit of a weird name, but yeah. Cork is the Republic. Oh, okay.
Confirmed your husband's cause of death. We'd like you to come downtown and answer some questions.
It wasn't me. It was Leroy's idea. Leroy stabbed him. I had nothing to do with it.
Where is Leroy now?
He's in the bedroom.
You're very good, Lorna.
Put the gun down, Leroy. If you do something stupid now, you don't stand a chance in front of the grand
Nice of
jury.
you to give me up, sweetheart. All that whispering in my ear telling me how we had to get rid of him, how good it could be, all the money we could claim, all that planning, how to get him into the street, how to make it look like an accident.
For God's sake,
you had
Leroy,
all
shut
the
up!
bases covered, baby.
I had nothing to do
You
with
think I'm gonna fry for you,
He's
Lorna?
a crazy man. Shoot him. Shoot him for
Oh.
God's sake!
There she goes.
Too late, Sabo.
Well, this guy's definitely going to prison now, I imagine. I went the wrong way, didn't I? I mean, this guy is shooting at us, so I imagine I can go and shoot back, right? Where is he? Oh. Hello.
Come on, Flatfoot, let's negotiate. Put the weapon down now.
Oh, what? I shot him in the head 3 times. What? I know that because I saw the blood coming out of his head. How did he survive that? You shouted ginseng aggressively and then shot her. Yes, you're right there. Maybe I should shout that next time I'm trying to shoot this guy and I'll get better luck. How do I switch shoulder?
Try to keep up.
I know I'm probably going to lose him here, but I'm trying to figure out how to switch shoulder. It's kind of annoying being on the left side here. Oh, did I get him? I think I got him. I wonder if I could have rung him in alive.
You look spooked, Phelps. I thought you'd been under fire before.
It never gets any easier, Bukowski.
Gave me the option there to stand still and try and threaten him, but yeah, I don't know if I would have done that. Maybe I could have got him in alive, or...
So, I give you a hit and run. You bring me back fraud, conspiracy, and first-degree murder. This is how a good detective operates, Phelps. You take nothing at face value. You keep digging and asking questions until you get to the truth. You got some sharp elbows on you, detective. I like that. Keep up the good work.
Yep, next case. I'm wondering when that nudity scene is going to happen, because I'm going to have to try and get some censor bars up on OBS here so YouTube doesn't have a, you know, I don't know. YouTube doesn't like stuff like that. Holy! Welcome, man. How you doing? It's good to see you here again. How's the
Phelps, Bukowski.
New Year been treating you, man?
A green Kaiser Fraser from the hot sheet. Address is 6 West 2nd Street. Get over there, see what you can find out. Go on. Sorry to inconvenience you.
Yeah, I wish we could stay with Bukowski forever.
We're on it, Captain.
Oh well. Alright then.
I swear the more red cars we bring in, the longer the hot seat.
Yeah, not been too bad.
Pays the rent, though.
Been pretty quick. It's been I thought it was the 5th today, it's the 6th.
Passionate, romantic type like you, Cole?
We're pretty much a week into 2024 already. I can't believe it. It's been very quick. Hasn't been too bad so far. You know, starting off the year, streaming a pretty good game. I think this is... Yeah, this is the first series I'm doing of 2024. Yesterday was my first stream of this year, so...
They're calling her the Dahlia now. Wonder what Veronica Lake makes of that one.
Yeah, you're right there, man.
Making any progress?
It'll be July pretty soon.
Captain Donnelly seems to think they have it all wrapped up.
Then August, then October, then November, then December, and then it starts all over again, and then... Yeah. That's one thing I'm finally starting to actually, you know, find out now. Time goes very fast. I'm still pretty young, but as I'm getting a bit older now, coming out of my teenage years, I'm starting to find out now that time isn't really as slow as it used to be. It certainly gets a little bit more faster as you age.
the car, Cole. Just pulling out of the drive. Get
You know, I read up on that once. Something to do with brain development.
Remember,
Something like that.
enough to answer questions.
Long story short, when you're younger, your young brain is too busy trying to learn the new stuff in the world, you know, because you're still new. So it hasn't really adapted to time yet. So I guess it kind of gave you the illusion that time was very slow back then, even though it's the same as today. That's what I read up on once. Well, I saw it on a YouTube video, but yeah.
Enough games, Phelps. Take this guy out.
I'm 89 years old. Okay. Maybe I was a couple miles over the speed limit. I think it's a little bit more than that, mate.
Give it up! LAPD!
Suspect in custody required.
Why did you run from us?
I saw a big car in my rearview mirror with two tough guys bearing down on me.
You're 25
what would you
or
do?
something.
What's your
Nice. Yeah, I just turned 19 a couple days ago.
What are you talking about?
21st of December.
I'm talking about the car being stolen.
You're out of your mind. I bought the car, and I've got
Gonna
the
be
paperwork
20
to
this
prove it.
year, 21 next year. Yeah, it's not too bad, Holy. You should give it a try, man. It was made or published by Rockstar Games, I think. Except it's a little different from GTA. You play as a detective instead, so yeah, things are a little bit reversed there, you know. In most Rockstar games, you're the criminal, but in this one, you're playing as the police.
You purchased this car from
Oh, thanks, Holy.
company.
Yeah, that's right.
Appreciate
And
that,
the
man.
ownership papers?
From the same place.
Team Mordi and published by Rockstar, okay.
If this is a forgery, it's top notch. This will need to be traced.
I don't know, I wouldn't describe Jimmy as a good guy. I'll probably say he's more of an anti-hero, you know? He's not really the goodest guy out there, but he does help some people out, I suppose. I don't know. Not really the nicest kid if you played Bully before.
You have a criminal record, Mr. Harrison?
No, nothing like that.
You better give us something, Cliff, or we're gonna make this hard on you.
I didn't steal the car. I ran because I've got some wacky backy in the glove compartment.
How much, Cliff?
One reefer.
Wacky
We'll let
backy.
it slide. You're in enough trouble.
Okay. Yeah, this game's in the 40s, so lots of weird names they're using here.
Who did you deal with at Coombs Automotive?
The owner, Richard Coombs.
I actually got all the questions right, look at that.
Of course he did. He kept a facsimile for his records. Check with him.
Nice. I got 3 out of 3 correct. That's never happened before.
Until we do, you're going downtown.
You gotta be kidding me. I'm getting
No,
arrested for buying
backy
a goddamn
is
car?
If everything is
tobacco,
legit,
I think,
Harrison,
isn't
you'll
it?
be out soon.
That's what we call it
Tell them
over
if I
here
were
in the
you,
UK
I'd keep
anyway.
my mouth
Backy
shut.
tobacco.
Bag his
But
possession
obviously,
of evidence and have him arraigned for
him
grand
saying
theft auto.
wacky backy could mean something else,
know
like
who my
I don't know,
father
weed or
is?
something.
We need to get to
Alright.
Coombs Auto and check out Harrison's story.
I think I'm gonna go ahead and fast travel here.
You're behind the wheel.
Fine. Where are we headed?
What? I think he's telling the truth.
Some of the most convincing people you will ever listen to are born liars. Usually they're called politicians.
Alright then. Can you believe this is on the Switch though? Pretty crazy, ain't it? To have this huge game shoved in a little Nintendo card, you know, little cartridge. Yeah, I'm on controller. I got the Pro controller. My hands are way too big for those tiny little Joy-Cons. And they're like 6 years old, so each one of them has really bad drifting problems.
That's right. Richard Coombs at your service. You looking to trade in a black and white, boys?
Mr. Coombs, we're investigating an auto theft. A man by the name of Cliff Harrison claims he bought the car here.
Well, some people would say that my cars are a steal. That's a joke, son.
Very amusing, Mr. Coombs.
I remember Harrison. It was a green two-tone Kaiser Frazer, if I remember rightly.
Do you have the bill of sale?
It's in my office. Walk this way.
Hey, what the hell? What is that? What's that thing he did?
That's a joke too, son.
That's not...
Phelps, you mind if I shoot this guy?
That's not funny. That was oddly cringe and a little bit awkward. Okay, I guess it was kind of funny, a little bit. Alright.
Here it is. Got the original pink slip there, too.
Gene Archer, 146 North Fremont Avenue.
So, Holy, have you played that new GTA Online DLC? Just been wondering, you know, how it is. I haven't really played it myself yet, as I've ran out of Xbox Gold, but just wondering if it's a good DLC or not. Wondering if it's good enough for me to come back to GTA Online a bit, you know. I haven't played online in a good, I don't know, almost 1 year, I think. Because I got a bit bored of it, but I thought, you know, if the DLC's good, might come back for a little bit. Might be willing to spend £7 in gold again. Give it a little try. I mean, it's only on next gen, which is, you know, a bit of a pain, but yeah, I don't know why they do that.
Can you tell
Yeah, Yusuf's back.
Girl just wandered in right off the street.
From Ballad of Gay Tony, right? In Grand Theft Auto 4. He was a pretty cool character.
The price was certainly right, though.
The yellow super diamond, you get the golden buzzard and the SMG. That was amazing, man.
A check. She wanted it made out to cash, but I insisted. Man has to watch his cash flow.
What name?
I made it out to Gene Archer.
I heard there was a few problems with the chop shop. Apparently you don't really get a lot of money from it or something like that. Or there's a ridiculous cooldown. Or something, I don't know. Just what I've been hearing about.
Can you describe this Gene Archer?
Brunette, maybe 25, 26. A little on the plump side, but not bone ugly.
What was your impression of her?
Alright, Nathan.
Kind of harried and harassed.
It's good to see you back here again, too. And I'll see you when I see you, you know. Probably be back tomorrow, so.
The company that prints these pink slips?
Nope. Should I? It isn't exactly my business.
It says Marquee Printing.
Cooldown is correct. Okay, yeah. So what's that? Sourcing cars or something, right? Kind of like import-export missions that came out a long time ago. But yeah, I just heard the cooldown is a little bit bad, so you can't really make a lot of money from it. Okay. Check payment details, suspicious transaction. Let's do this one.
When exactly did you hand over the check, Mr. Coombs?
Close of play on Friday.
So with the banks closed over the weekend,
I might be able to stop payment.
this was all above board.
Yes, of course it was.
Did this look legitimate to you, Coombs?
I'm in used cars, son, not bearer bonds. In my business, you don't look a gift horse in the mouth. Now don't come on all high and mighty with me if you want my help.
Thanks for your help, Mr. Coombs. We need to continue the investigation.
Yeah, I always find it so funny how characters can get so mad in this game. And the next scene, they're fine.
Fastballs fly over his head.
Let me shoot this guy, please.
1 minute Cole could be threatening a guy to chuck him in jail because he thinks that guy murdered a woman, and the next minute, yep, sorry mate, made a mistake, it happens. So anyway, as I was saying...
Well, Harrison might be off the hook,
Very
but we
calm.
can still run an APB on Gene Archer. Get on the horn and call it in.
Alright, Holdy.
Phelps, badge 1247.
How can I help, Detective?
Requesting an APB on Gene Archer, age approximately 25, on suspicion of...
Oh, he said it. He said it.
Relay the information.
He said the thing.
Any messages for me?
I mean, we're not playing that game, but he said it.
Suspicion of GTA. Possible link to the Harrison case. They're waiting on you to conduct the interview.
Thank you.
Back when Grand Theft Auto was a crime and not a game, he said it.
Here's a chicken and egg question for you. Do you think you have to be an asshole to sell cars? Or that selling cars turns you into an asshole?
You've got it in for everyone today, haven't you?
I've always got it in for car sales. Doesn't matter what day it is. And why do they always think they're comedians when they're about as funny as a heart attack?
Maybe the more annoying they are, the quicker you sign on the dotted line, just to get the hell
Yeah,
out.
cars in this game are extremely responsive. You'd think they're probably, I don't know, a little bit hard to control, like Grand Theft Auto 4 with the realistic handling, but no, not really. I'm only saying that because vintage cars, I imagine, are a little bit more tougher to drive, but in this game,
Empty.
pretty easy to
Should have
drive.
known that Archer broad would have given us a false address.
I'd say cars in this game have just about the same responsiveness than Grand Theft Auto 5. Obviously, driving in both the games are pretty different, but I'm just talking about when you make left and right turns and all that, how responsive the cars are. It's pretty much the same thing in my opinion. You know, you push the stick left, you push the stick right, you know, the inputs come in directly. Pretty responsive, as you can see right here. Not a bad thing though. I like realistic games sometimes, but when they're taken a bit too seriously and it's a bit too realistic, it can be a little bit annoying. Like, GTA 4 is a good game, but I do sometimes feel like, as cool as the physics were a little bit exaggerated, you know? You could literally go flying into the air if you crash off a bike in that game. It's mad. It's funny, but it's mad. Alright, so I didn't really listen to that guy, so I don't know where I'm going. I've got to listen more in this game, actually. I really do, because it's really important listening, so I can find out the clues and all that. Where am I going? Interrogate James. Okay, let's go and do that then. Yeah, because you pick up evidence in this game that could be very important later on, so that's why I've really got to listen.
Crummy bastard.
James Belasco?
I want a lawyer. It's my car and I got the proof right here. Take a look for yourself.
Weren't even his friends, and he still confessed.
The paper is real enough, Belasco, but the car isn't yours. This pink slip is a forgery.
The thing was, he was a really nice guy. I felt lousy tolerating him.
Goddamn villain, having a season from hell.
Does the name Gene Archer mean anything to you?
Nope. Never heard of her.
You're a liar, James.
Say that again. I'm telling the truth. I don't know the broad.
I don't know.
Looks like I made a mistake.
Okay, so some things are crossed off here. I hate my life.
As soon as you get tired of this copper, you let me know.
Where were you taking the car, James?
Blow it off, greenhorn. You'll get nothing from me.
You're a two-time loser. If you don't give me something, I'm gonna ask the DA for the maximum. You're looking at 10 years, Belasco. Kiss your youth goodbye.
I want a deal.
Keep talking and we'll see what sort of deal you're worth.
My job is to drive the cars out of state. Nevada, Arizona, sometimes New Mexico. With the paperwork they provide, it's normally a breeze.
Alright, sorry everybody, hold on for a sec. Yeah, sorry, someone was calling me for a second there. Alright, let's get back to it.
What happens to the cars once they cross over the state lines?
I don't know. I just deliver them.
Yep, sorry, someone
Or I'll take you back to the cells and...
called me. They wanted something. I had to quickly mute the microphone.
Okay, I hear you. The cars get sold in Chicago or back east.
Pretty quick.
Sometimes I bring back cars.
Muted the
from
mic.
the other way.
I muted it. That was pretty quick.
Where do you pick up the cars, Belasco?
Warehouses. Mainly in East downtown.
An address, Belasco. You want my help with the DA? Cough it up, now.
A place on Industrial Street. I don't know the number. You're gonna help me out, right?
Keep talking, kid.
I always find it really difficult. Like, accuse and bad cop, they're pretty much almost the same thing, you know? Either of the options is accusing the guy you're interviewing lying, you know? Like, if you're accusing him, Cole is gonna say, yep, you're lying. If you're gonna go bad cop, he's gonna say, yep, you're lying. But the difference is, if you're accusing them, you need evidence to go with that, you know?
I'm with technical services.
But if you don't have evidence to go with that and you still think he's lying, you have to go with bad cop, pretty much. And that's... Those two options are what really confuse me, you know? Because most of the time I think to myself, you know what, his eyes are darting all over the place. Bad cop, let's go. But then I'm wrong. I have to go with accused. But I don't know what evidence to use, you know? It gets so confusing.
Thanks, Ray. This is a great lead. We'll get down there as soon as we can.
Okay, girls. Who stole my cigarette? I'm no yeg. I scat the scratch. Is that so wrong?
Phelps, your GTA suspect, Gene Archer, spotted by a patrolman. Western Union office, 253 South Hill. Less than a minute away down the street if you run. Go! She won't hang around.
Oh crap, we better hurry up with this then. Oh, hurry up, you're walking, my guy. Hurry.
Come on! We don't want to lose her!
He'll only take a little while longer, madam. It's quite a lot of money. What is...
LAPD. We'll take it from here.
God damn it. Everyone's against me. Look, just let me get my money and get out of here, okay?
We did get trams in San Andreas,
How about
but
giving a girl a break?
you couldn't really
Very
ride them.
I'm afraid I can't do that.
In Red Dead 2 you can, though.
Stefan, call for black and white.
Just my luck to get the only hair sure cop in the LAPD.
The car you sold to Coombs was stolen, Miss Archer. There won't be any money.
I handed over all the right paperwork when I sold it, Buster.
Gene, you've blown open the whole operation because you were dumb enough to try to sell one of the cars. What do you think they're going to do to you? Give me something.
I was just doing what they do. They pay me $50 to drive the car. I made $2 grand selling it.
You made 0. And if they catch you, you're dead. Is that all your life's worth?
Look, a girl needs things. I don't see you looking out for me.
How long have you and Belasco been delivering cars?
Who is James Belasco?
He's your boyfriend. He's the guy you boost cars with. He gave you up. He thinks you're so dumb you'd steal a free sample.
So I'm no genius. I make the best with what I've got. Why are you so cruel?
You decided to make this hard on yourself, Gene. Let's see how you handle the hard time.
Oh. Really? Cole never said James, and yet she knew his first name. That's interesting. Oh, boy. This game's gonna be hard. There's a reason why I only beat this one time. 5 years ago. 6 years ago. And not a second time, because it is just a little bit difficult. Alright. So what's this? It's okay if you get it wrong, you can still pass. It's not GTA, you don't fail for. Yeah, I know, but I want to try and get the questions right, though. It just feels nice to get them all right. That's what I said yesterday. This game really plays with your feelings. The same musical note or whatever plays when you get a question wrong, you know? If you get a question wrong, it's dun 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 dun. If you get a question right, it's dun dun dun. Do you get what I mean? Like, both the sound effects are the same at the beginning, so it kind of plays with your feelings a little bit there. Because when you get a question wrong, you think, hell yeah, you got it right, and then it goes dun 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 dun, and then it's like, yeah, I suck as a detective. You didn't get it right. I think to myself, hell yeah, I got it right, and then, yeah, then the wrong sound effect plays, and yeah, it's like a punch in the gut. But the controller does vibrate though when you get good cops, so yeah, there's another difference for you. No, sorry, not when you get good cop. The controller vibrates when you get the right question. That's what I mean. I hope I don't get copyright for any of this music. I mean, Laffin got copyrighted for freaking 18,000 saxophone music, so...
And what can I do for you, gentlemen?
Not saxophone,
I'm a traffic
but...
detective from Central Division. Who's in charge?
Dutch Vandalin was playing some music in his camp through that old radio thing. It might be called a saxophone. I don't think it is. Isn't that a musical instrument? I don't know. But he was playing like Mozart or something in this camp, and Laffin got copyrighted for that, which was kind of funny.
We're running up against stolen cars with seemingly legitimate paperwork.
Not recently. Have you ruled out forgery? There's no shortage of talented artists in this town.
We'll keep it in mind. We have some questions for you, Mr. Lightball. Mr. Lightball, we're currently working 2 auto theft cases. Do you know anything about a car theft ring?
Certainly not. Why would I get mixed up in a thing like that?
We have suspects with legitimate pink slips that were printed here, Lightball. You better give me something before I bring the whole department down here.
Don't be hysterical, Detective. As a matter of fact, we had a similar problem a couple of years ago. A number of used car lots were selling blank documents to a criminal organization.
Let my cat out quickly. He wants to get out. Alright, he's out. Alright, let's see here.
Do the names Cliff Harrison and James Belasco mean anything to you?
No, they do not.
I reckon this isn't a Q's. You know what? I said I'm not going to use intuition, but I always am, so screw it. Careful use of intuition can lead to breakthroughs, interviews, interrogations. 96.9% of players choose a correct answer after using intuition point on this question. Oh, what? It's not a Q. Oh.
Harrison bought his car from Coombs. The pink slip looks good, and that points the finger here.
It's funny, when you're wearing the outfit to remove one question
They've all been carefully screened.
for cold,
Look,
bad cop, good
now
cop,
that
or
I
whatever, if you
think
move one of them,
the name Coombs
and then use
sounds
intuition,
familiar. I think they
you
may
have the
been
one and
involved
only
in
answer
stolen
laid out for you
documents
there,
in the
so it's
past.
kind of like cheating. Social Club is dead. Yes, it is, unfortunately. I always wish it was kind of more alive, you know, but it's proper dead now. Rockstar completely killed it. I had my Social Club account for years, man. I wonder what they're going to do with GTA Cruise.
Do you have a delivery ledger, Mr. Lightfall? We would like to cross-check against the Coombs Automotive Emporium.
It's a little out of the ordinary, Detective. I'm not sure I can share those sorts of records.
Hand it over, Lightball. You don't want us having bad thoughts about you, do you?
Very well, but this really is irregular. Over here.
Maybe Social Club because GTA 6. Well, it shouldn't have.
You know the way. You can drive.
Do we know?
You know the way. You can drive. Do we know where we're going?
Call for a couple of black and whites. Get Fleischer down here.
I thought you Marines were gung-ho, Cole. You have a 45, don't you ever want to use it? I'll take the back. Just give me a few seconds to get around there.
Cole Phelps, LAPD. All of you are coming downtown with me.
Downtown. Right.
Look sharp, it's the cops.
I forgot you can do this.
There, light them up. Come on, Bukowski, move it.
Alright, that's how you switch shoulder. You have to click the right joystick.
How long do you think you can hold out?
Ooh. This thing never reloads, I swear. I think he's dead. Just saying.
I don't want to get drilled in the back on the way out.
Find some cover! I've got you, Phelps! Try the door at the end. I heard something.
All right, don't shoot! Keep your hands up. Watch him, Bukowski. He doesn't move until I've tossed this place.
What? There's a gun on the table.
Betting slip. Looks like Mr. Lightfall has been on a losing streak.
I never used cover. Well, that's amazing, man. Skills, I suppose.
Marquee printing.
I can accuse him of these papers later.
Direct
Okay.
to the source.
Cheers for that.
There are enough slips here to keep them stealing cars till Christmas. We've got a trail of pink slips and stolen cars that leads right to your door, Bigelow. You're in this up to your neck, but I don't think you're the man in charge. Make it easier on yourself. Give him up.
I do work on cars for customers. You charge in here shooting up the place like it's the Ballad of Bulge. I can't give you anything.
We know about marquee printing. You can make this easier on yourself by giving us your man on the inside.
I sometimes repair cars and put them back on the road. I need a pink slip to resell them. There's no problem there.
Don't lie to me. I'm not in the mood for any more lies.
The slips are the real deal, and I order them from Marquis.
Looks like I was mistaken. There are at least 4 dead men in this warehouse. A couple more. Punks won't make for that much extra paperwork. We'd be doing the legal system a favor.
Okay, tough guy, I get the message. Lightfall, the guy who runs Marquis. He's the big shot. He likes to spend big at the track. He owes people.
Lightfall, the guy with no luck at the track. Tell me about him.
It's one of the guys lying over there. You're right. He has no luck.
So if I go over there and check his jacket, your story's gonna ring true? I'm warning you, Bigelow.
Give it a try, Flatfoot. For some reason, none of my guys like to bring ID to work.
Whether you give up your bosses or not, Bigelow, you're going away for as long as I can put you there.
We'll see. I didn't fire a shot, copper. I just watched you tear my place up.
Oh, that was that. Let's see where we're headed next. Back to here, maybe? I mean, I think it's the only location we got, right? So, yeah, I suppose we're heading back here. I'm really tempted to try and find a really cheap copy on this. I want to grab this on the Xbox and play it for myself.
You're behind the wheel.
Or maybe make a new save on the Switch. Because I want to get used to how the Christians are.
What a mess.
Gonna take some cleaning up, that's for sure.
I wish it hadn't gone that way.
Well, they shouldn't bring guns to work with them. We didn't have a lot
Try
of choice.
PC. Apparently PC has a lot of problems and you can't really play it at 60 frames anyway.
Bleeds innocence the next.
Yeah,
But you
especially when
can,
he's
but
surrounded by evidence.
60
Guys like
FPS
Bigelow
brings
spend
in a
so
lot
much
of
time
problems
convincing
apparently.
themselves that they're not doing anything wrong.
Just
Then they
like
actually
how
start
if
to
you
believe
play
their
San
own
Andreas
bullshit.
above
They get
60
sloppy.
frames,
Bigelow, Lightball,
that'll
all
give the game
If they
problems
hadn't,
too.
who knows how long they could have kept this racket going.
Complacency
So,
or greed. It's always
I'm
one
thinking
of
if I can play 4K on the Xbox, may as well. Yeah, I bet. Everyone thought he smoked. Damn. I mean, it weren't too long ago people thought smoking actually cured stuff. But it doesn't. It is a very, very nasty thing to do if you even have a sore throat.
You're under arrest.
You again? This harassment is starting to wear thin. Good luck.
Can I really do this? Can I go inside and tell someone they're under arrest and just walk out? Really? Really? So I can literally just get in my car and go away after literally telling someone they're under arrest. Okay, see ya. Oh, I'm only joking. Oh, that's pretty funny. You're under arrest, proceeds to walk out the store and freaking goes into her car.
We found a box of pink slips in a warehouse full of hot cars. You signed for them, Lightball.
I signed for all the orders and deliveries. You'll need something better than that, cowboy.
Lying.
Save it, Lightball. We already have all we need to send you down.
I've had enough of this. You either produce some shred of proof, or I call my attorney.
Pink slips from the warehouse, yep. I remember you saying that.
What you're doing here is slanderous, detective, and you'll be hearing from my lawyer about it.
Okay.
Gordon Lightball, I'm charging you with conspiracy and fraud. Hands behind your back.
Fair enough. Well, I think we did it anyway.
Now where should
Right.
I start? With the 2 GTA suspects we had to let walk free? Or with the female suspect, who I am reliably told slipped the leash with embarrassing ease? You just lost the chance to crack one of the biggest criminal operations in this city. How do you think that makes me look? The chief has my balls in a frying pan! Now get out there and fill some charge sheets. Misdemeanors if you have to. Get me something before I even think about giving you another case.
Okay. Okay. Case report. Let's go. We did it. Mission failed. Wait, was this actually it? Did we? Oh, we actually did it, but we kind of failed. Oh boy, that sucks.
My family runs a shipping business in San Francisco. We used to have 2 ships a week to Tokyo. We've been in shipping for 2 generations, Hank. I've never been on a voyage anywhere. I feel like Odysseus in the beginning of his journey.
The Odyssey took
Yes,
10 years,
sir.
Cole.
Next case.
This is the American century. America can rule the world after we win this war.
We need to stay alive, Cole. These men are counting on us. Have you heard what the veterans are saying to each other?
No.
Golden Gate and 48. That's 4 more hard years of fighting.
Here we are, we have the murder case now. This one here. This has something to do with the movie stars. Something like that.
Bukowski, you have a new case. 2 women, possible drink drive.
How is that a case?
The broad says she was doped and that somebody tried to kill her.
Where did this take place?
That's the bit you're gonna love. Right across the street.
What?
The Chevy Styline took a nosedive off the escarpment,
Last
fetched
disc
up underneath
in
the
this
Cola
chapter.
King
Okay.
billboard.
Well, if we can end the stream on this chapter, then that would be a pretty cool time because, you know, this will be the last one. This is the one that ends in a movie studio, right?
Try not to work too
Where
hard.
they're
Look at you,
filming a
catching with your
film.
voice. Tear to my
And we
eye.
move on to someone else. I think I remember that now.
I'm just trying to fit in.
Educated, hardworking, straight as an arrow. I hate to break it to you, Cole, but you'll never fit in this set.
Okay. Not even 5 minutes into the case, I'm already causing city damage. I'll tell you though, this game does remind me of Mafia 2 a lot. Still, a lot of times before, even a couple years ago when I was streaming this. Reminds you of Mafia 2 a lot.
Her face looks familiar. Well, that's June Ballard, Tarzan's sister, beast of the Amazon. She's married to Guy McAfee. The captain has moved to Vegas now, but the 2 of them still have juice. Phelps, traffic.
Detective Phelps. Hey, Bukowski. Long time no see.
You could have called this in by megaphone, Enrique. Phelps, this is Enrique Gonzalez. Enrique was a pretty decent middleweight. What do we have, Gonzalez?
Broad drives right through the empty lot and off the side of the escarpment. Her story is that a movie producer doped her and her friend and sent the car over the cliff.
Was anyone hurt?
Driver's beat up. Not too bad considering. If she hadn't hit that billboard, you'd be scraping both of them off the pavement. Passenger's a Jessica Hamilton. She's just a kid. She's pretty knocked around.
Kid gonna be all right?
I think so. They've taken her to central receiving. You want to take a look around? Start the end.
Yeah, they are a bit more longer on the side.
One more thing. Watch out for the driver. She cuts rough.
Especially the one that you spend with Roy.
If you're looking for the coroner, he's down by the
Is that
crash
his name,
site.
Roy? What's this guy's name again? Yeah, Roy, the guy we all don't like. Yeah, that's that case you spend with him. No, the time you spend with him doing those multiple cases with Roy, pretty damn long. Roy Earl, yep.
Mrs. McAfee, we would like to ask you a few questions, if that's okay.
I prefer to use my maiden name, June Ballard. You might be familiar with some
Is he
of my
now?
work.
Can you tell us what happened here?
You're kind of cute for a cop. Maybe a bit on the serious side.
What about me, June? I'm a big fan of Beast
You?
of...
I don't like. Keep out of this.
We understand that you're still suffering from the effects of the accident, Mrs. McAfee. The officer says that you claimed that you were drugged. Who did this to you?
That rat slipped us a Mickey Finn. It's no wonder I feel so dopey. I can't remember.
It's a serious offense to withhold information from the police during a criminal investigation, madam.
Probably.
I told you
She's
to call
definitely
me
on rugs.
June. You're making me feel like an old lady. And don't bother your handsome head about this. My husband will settle the score with Mark Bishop.
You mentioned a Mark Bishop. You think he might have had something to do with this?
He is a movie producer. As for his involvement, you just leave it to me and my husband to worry about.
I want to know what happened between you attitude that made him want to commit a double murder.
Bishop offered me a part in his picture. Then he withdrew it. Fact is, we had a deal. I pressed him on it, and this is where I end up.
Okay. Well, I think there'll be more questions to be asking her soon.
We need to get our bearings. Let's
Need to
see
go
the
down
coroner.
here first. It's very laggy over here, doesn't it? Especially when you're in vegetated areas with trees and stuff like that. That's the Nintendo Switch for you, I suppose. Pretty good little console, but, you know, for games like this, even though they do kind of run, you have to make a lot of sacrifices to make it work. It's got a huge A-listing problem. I mean, I don't know if you guys can notice this, especially if you're on a smaller device such as a phone, but if I move the camera a little bit here, can you see all those buildings in the background there? I mean, look at that. Look at that. Look at that A-listing. Look at that jagged stare effect. A little bit weird, ain't it? Get the game sensitive and extreme for homicide. Will do.
You'll want to see this, Phelps. There, laid out on the trunk. And that isn't even the best part.
They've been torn off. Where did you find them?
They were stuffed in the young lady's handbag. I'll run a trace for semen when I get back to the lab.
That's not nice.
She's a long way from home.
Yep, good old rockstar adult humor. Yes, suppose so.
Drunk driver?
Maybe not.
How so?
Well, a head I found without a body piqued my interest. See what you think.
Alas, poor Yorick, I knew him, Horatio. Is it real?
No. I think it's supposed to be a replica of an Indian shrunken head. It's some kind of curio or movie prop. See the casting marks?
What's it made from?
Plaster of Paris would be my first guess, then painted.
So we can rule out the murder angle?
No, you can rule that in. That thing was wedging the accelerator to the floor. Whoever did it wanted these women dead.
Okay.
We should speak to Ballard again. She might not be telling us the whole story.
Well, just gotta speak to her again. Probably gonna be bad copping her a lot more. I don't know if that sounds wrong or not, but yes.
What can you tell us about the passenger in your car?
Jessica Hamilton. Poor Jessica. It's been a rough day for her. She's desperate to break into movies. What more can I say?
Of course.
She's your protege?
You could say that.
God damn it.
Yeah, that's a nice way to put it.
We found a shrunken head. It was used to tamper with your car.
You see, I normally don't drive off cliffs. The last thing I remember is getting behind the wheel.
Mrs. McAfee, you're lying. You're wasting our time. You know what's going on here. You just won't tell us.
You're sweet, but simple too. The burden of proof is with the law.
nothing personal. I'm just doing my job. You understand that? It's obviously some kind of movie prop. You must know where it came from.
In case you hadn't noticed, I am the talent. And the talent doesn't deal with props or sets or any of that kind of stuff. Why don't you ask Mark Bishop which prop house he uses?
Mrs. McAfee, I think it would be in everyone's best interest if you accompanied Patrolman Gonzalez back to the receiving hospital.
I'm going to be okay. These guys can take me home after my lawyer and I have talked to the news house.
Mrs. McAfee, you are still under the
Attention
influence of
to population
narcotics.
is on.
You're likely to
Will
go into
do.
shock once the drugs wear off.
And I thought you were a heel. It's nice of you to be concerned.
I think we're good here. Let's go see what we can shake out of the kid.
Alright. So, is there parts of this game you can recognise in San Andreas, maybe even GTA 5, I wonder?
Can you drive to this one?
Where are we going?
That building isn't GTA 2, okay.
The car crash victim has regained consciousness at Central Receiving Hospital.
The park, the train station, okay.
Hello, Detective Phelps, here to interview a Jessica Hamilton.
Jessica Hamilton. Oh, yes. She's in the room, right behind you, Detective.
Can you change my bedpan, nurse? You can't hold me here.
No.
No! I don't need to be manhandled by a doctor. I need my
Wait,
lawyer.
who can I talk to?
Feeling better since this
Where
morning,
is the
Jessica?
telephone?
A little.
Do you
You think
know
she's
who
okay
I
to have
am?
visitors?
Feels swim.
Ask the doc.
I've got a prompt to speak to someone outside the room. Okay.
Doesn't look like
Morphine, maybe?
Incidental. Are you sure I can't sue for malpractice?
And the Walk of Fame is, of course, the other Chinese there, okay.
Junk.
So this is what a morgue looks like, huh?
Is there a doctor I can speak with right this minute?
That's correct.
Is this going to take a long time?
Sure.
Hello, Jessica. My name is Cole Phelps. I'm a policeman. I'd like to talk to you about your accident, if that's okay.
Okay.
Did the mother leave already? Did you redress the wound?
Can you tell me what you remember about the crash?
It's all kind of fuzzy. I remember waking up here. Nothing happened yesterday.
Are you going to sign him out?
Tell the truth, Jessica. Why the big cover-up?
I'm not lying to you.
Do you know how much the
I don't know what to pick here.
Yep.
This isn't gonna hurt, is it?
I'm guessing maybe it's this.
How much is this gonna
She will lie about the parents, accuse her. Yeah, when she lies about the parents, it's this, right? Maybe?
Yes.
You're off the hook. For now.
Is the doc coming in?
Oh, come on. No, screw it. No. Nope. Nope. Quit. Yes, I'm doing that again. Letter from the mother. Doing that again. Doing that again. I'm guessing. Practice, yes, practice. I'm guessing it's the torn underwear, right? She said nothing happened yesterday. Letter from the mother is the other question, okay. I swear, if I have to do that entire investigation thing again. Please respond me at the hospital. Thank you.
Will it hurt?
Hello, Detective Phelps. Here to interview a Jessica Hamilton.
Last case was terrible. Failed on that. I want to see if I can actually get it done this time.
Oh, yes. She's in the room, right behind you, Detective.
Alright, let's see.
You can't hold me here. No! I don't need to be manhandled by a doctor. I need my lawyer.
A little.
Where is the telephone? Do you know who I am?
This has checkpoints, not like in GTA 4. Yes or no? Oh, that it? Was that literally the only thing I had to look at? Okay. Okay.
Hello, Jessica. My name is Cole Phelps. I'm a policeman. I'd like to talk to you about your accident, if that's okay.
Okay.
Doesn't look good, does it, Doc?
We need to get in touch with your parents, Jessica, to tell them what has happened.
Oh, you don't need to worry them. They sent me along to stay with Aunt June. They trust her to take care of me.
So this is what a morgue looks
You're lying, Jessica. How are we going to make this right if you lie to us?
Please, Detective, why would I lie to you?
Are you quite sure of the diagnosis?
Because you're
All right, thanks,
Jessica,
Jancy.
and you don't have your parents' permission to be here. Now, do you want to tell me what really happened?
I went with Junie to this strange place. It's difficult to remember. Someone gave me a drink to calm my nerves, and then I felt faint. I think I must have passed out.
Crash incident report.
Can you tell me what you remember about the crash?
It's all kind of fuzzy. I remember waking up here. Nothing happened yesterday.
Yeah, she is lying about that. And I used intuition, didn't I? So, yeah, cues.
Tell the truth, Jessica. Why the big cover-up?
I'm not lying to you.
Do you know where the bathroom is?
That's correct.
This isn't gonna hurt, is it?
I get the feeling it's either this. It could be any one of these, actually.
Is there a doctor I can speak with right this minute?
She said nothing happened yesterday, but I feel like she said she felt a little bit weird, and then she woke up here, so she obviously didn't know anything about the drugs, right? So I don't think it's that. Oh, it's not that one, obviously. That one has nothing to do with it. Victim's examination shows genital
You're making me uncomfortable.
genital
Just standing around here looking
bruising,
at me, not saying anything.
forcible administration of.
Are you going to sign him out?
There we go. Yes, knew I was
found your
right. Let's go.
underwear in your handbag, Jessica. You need to tell us what happened.
The doctor told me what happened. I didn't want that. I just wanted to be a star, to be in movies. I told Junie what happened, and she told me to toughen up. That was the price of stardom.
Did she now, cold-hearted bitch?
It's not Junie's fault. It's not my first time. I had a boyfriend back home, but my father found out about him.
Even if you consented, Jessica, you're still underage.
Can we leave soon?
Who's Bishop? Is she the woman? She was the woman we're speaking to, right?
Is the doc coming in?
Okay.
How did you meet Mr. Bishop?
Well, Junie is a big movie star. You probably know that. She's doing a new movie.
Are you quite sure of the diagnosis?
No. What's the story with Bishop and Mrs. McAfee? Why does he want the two of you dead?
That can't be true. Mr. Bishop seemed very happy today. I mean, yesterday.
And that's why he wedged a shrunken head against the accelerator pedal and punted the two of you over an escarpment?
I overheard Junie speaking to him on the phone a couple of times. Screaming, really. She can be very hard sometimes, Junie. But they seemed okay yesterday, like they worked it out.
So this is what a morgue looks like, huh?
I know what happened to you, Jessica. Where exactly did it take place?
Please, it's scary. It's really difficult to think of anything.
Will he need surgery?
God damn it, tell the truth, Jessica.
I am telling the truth. I don't know where the place is. I barely know this city.
Oh, I'm just
Don't
gonna
ask,
go
we never
good cop
find
and
out.
screw it. There we go. Get
Jessica,
it right.
I really need you to help me here.
I remember the mermaid.
Was the mermaid in the movie too?
No, it was on the front of a building. We pulled up in front of the mermaid.
Thank you, Jessica.
What's that,
Been a big
Justyn?
help. Here's my card. If you think of anything or you need some help, just get in touch, okay?
Okay.
I think it might be a good idea if you went back home till you felt better, Jessica.
I couldn't do that, officer. What if I got the part and I wasn't
Oh, I
there?
don't know what you said there. Nothing. Yeah.
It's the tale of this town.
I'm assuming that was something you were supposed to be saying to someone else, right?
Who the hell is that?
Must be her lawyer. He certainly expedited her release.
I don't like it, Cole.
I don't
Why
know.
is she in such
Just
a hurry?
guess.
We should follow her.
Well, everybody, I think I'm gonna end this in a minute.
There she goes. Come on.
Just to give my future self a favour, I'm going to do this following mission. And then, when we end, I can continue playing the game after this mission here. So, yes.
Ballard is definitely up to something.
Nope, I will not forget to censor.
She seems to have made a remarkably speedy recovery.
Now would be a bad time to forget how to drive, Cole.
Get in there and see what she's up to.
That tunnel was in GTA 2, is it? That's cool. I'm supposed to hide outside, aren't I? My bad.
Get in there and see what she's up to.
Enter the cave without being seen. Push that guy right out of the way.
Baby?
No, I don't want him taught a lesson. You know what I want. Well, then make someone else do it. You still know people out here, don't you? Then make some calls. I'm going to be very clear about this. You get this done, or I'm Wilson's Hotel. Mr. Mark Bishop, that son of a bitch, lives in apartment 803. Sure,
I don't
I
know,
got
but he
the
seems to be
film.
very interested in it. His face is very close to the newspaper there. Oh, was that it? Guessing it was. Wanted to find someone to push over, sorry.
So what's the story? I'm guessing she didn't stop.
Well, I'm gonna drive on over to this house and I'm gonna end it here, I
Mark
think.
Bishop has a heap of trouble headed his way. I've got an address. Wilson's Hotel, apartment 803.
Oh shit, you better step on it.
If he's got any sense, he'll be as far away from home as possible.
If he had any sense, he wouldn't have tried bumping off Guy McCaffrey's wife in the first place.
If he had any sense, he wouldn't commit a crime at all, because committing crimes is bad.
What did you make of the kid?
Whee!
Believe her story? I think she was dumb.
Slow down!
I think she was doped out of her tiny mind and given the casting couch. That fucking bitch.
Oh yeah, this game is pretty addictive. That's why I'm thinking about playing it off stream as well. Maybe make a playthrough myself. Or perhaps play the VR version, I don't know. Maybe I'll just look at some YouTube footage, really. Look at some GTA series videos of them doing this game. Yeah, but like again, I have only played this game once, so I do kind of know this. Actually, I don't really know what the story is about, because I kind of forgot, it was a long time ago, but... Yeah, I do remember the ending and all that, so it would be cool to relearn this again. Alright.
You the cops? I tried to stop them. It's room 803, left out of the elevator.
Well, hopefully it'll, actually I don't have to save, all I have to do is simply turn off my Switch. But, yeah, anyways, everybody, I'm gonna end it here now. I hope everyone has enjoyed this stream for tonight. It's really weird, I just took my Switch out right now, out of the dock, and now I'm playing it on such a small little screen. It's really a cool idea what they did here, to be quite honest. Thing is though, it's so outdated now, you know, you can't really play any games on the Switch at all, it's just, yeah. Still pretty cool though, that you can play everything on such a small little screen here. We'll be seeing Carla Gello tomorrow, I can't wait. Okay, well, I don't really know exactly what that means, but yes, everyone, I'm going to end it there. Whether I'm going to be live tomorrow or not, I have no clue. I most likely will, to be honest. And I'm just going to go ahead and extend my monitors again, because this is very annoying having my monitors like this. Oh, you know what, I'll deal with it after the stream. But yeah, anyway, I don't know if I'm going to be live tomorrow or not. God knows. I'll see what happens. But either way, if I will go live or not, have a good weekend, everybody. And yes, I will censor the game next time I stream as well, because YouTube doesn't like that stuff. And yeah, without further ado, I'm going to end it here, and I'll see everyone soon. Have a good one.